Friends, how are we doing? Thank you so much for joining. In today's video, we'll be talking all about newest, the Beige Healthy Glow Sun Kiss powders. I picked up two shades. We have the medium and then we have a deep shade to compare. We're gonna put them side by side. We will demo them and then we'll decide which one looks better on my medium tan complexions. If this is first time passing by, I am Gigi. I love to talk about luxury beauty and new products in general. If you enjoy that kind of content, click down there where it says subscribe and also go to my other socials for a little bit more beauty. And without further ado, let's begin. We are going to be trying out new, I haven't even picked inside, which is very not like me, but I wanted to unbox it together. The Beige Healthy Glow Sun Kiss powder. I picked up two of the shades that they released. I believe they released 4 or 5. I'll show you the ones that they did release, but I picked up medium rose gold and deep rose gold. So this is our compact. You can see is quite big. We get the beige at the front as usual. This is it, the shade deep rose gold, and this is looking very true to color when I see myself in the viewfinder, which is quite nice. You can see we get bronzy shade. I'm not sure these are going to be highlighting whatsoever, so we'll find out together. Let's open medium rose gold. Is it medium rose gold? Oh, they do look very similar, if you can see them. So here are them side by side. They're actually looking quite similar. I'm kicking myself in the butt right now because I should have gone with the coral one, but I decided to go with the pink ones because usually blush on me, like pink blush, will look coral anyway. So I thought, you know what? These do look very similar. What do you think? The description of the product is that it's going to be a trio of energizing shades that can be worn individually or blended. It's designed to illuminate your face, warm up your complexion, and bring out the color in your cheeks. A sun-kissed healthy glow effect that lasts up to 8 hours. In general, the beige products aren't very pigmented. You have to do a little building up. I did go with, you know, the medium shade, which is my complexion, and then I went with one of the deep shades because I wanted to see if that bronzer will show up a little bit more on me. So I do feel like the bronzer here is quite deep, so I'm excited for actually this one. This looks very, you know, natural kind of thing. So let's begin with the medium. I dip into the center shade. I am picking out this brush from BK Beauty because it's sort of like, you know, elongated. This is BK's 107. If you're interested in shopping BK Beauty, you can find a link down below with my code for some money off. All right, let's begin. The powder is extremely soft. It is very pretty. It has such a beautiful sheen. Chanel bronzers are, and powders in general, they're extremely blurring to the complexion. These look stunning. I just love the golden hue that this powder has. I hope you're able to see. It is a beautiful bronzy shade for medium complexions. This isn't building up anymore, so this is as good as it's gonna get. I feel like it's absolutely beautiful. It is extra softening to my cheek area. It has a beautiful golden hue. It reminds me of Hermes bronzer, which I really love. This bronzer is beautiful, very softening. When I get these huge palettes, I love to use it on my eyes as well. So I'm going to apply a wash of the bronzer all over my lid. This shade looks very natural. So only medium tones are going to be able to use this shade. I don't feel like anybody warmer than me will get any use out of. Let's go ahead and dip into the richer shade. I'm excited for this bronzer. It looks quite deep. I'm going to be using this Sephora collection brush. I love this kind of brushes for powders like this because it's gonna let me dip precisely into the shade that I want to reach for. This is beautiful. It has a red hue. So this is it. You can see that it has the beautiful golden hue as well, but it's a little red in tone, which is expected for deeper you know, bronzers. They usually come into more of a red undertone, and these are both sides. Now I went ahead and took this one from Referal, which is their 24. This is a more dense brush, and this really let me add some dimension because I wanted you to see, you know, what the dip would really do on me. I'm not sure I'll ever wear it like this, to be honest, because it looks quite deep on me, but I wanted you to see that, you know, depending on the brush that you use, you're gonna be able to build up this product. So I'm trying to just balance some of this away because yeah, it looks quite deep. I feel like I'm looking crazy. I hope I'm not looking too crazy. I think, yeah, I think it was just too much for me. So I think I'm gonna remove it and I'm just gonna apply it softly as I would. So you know what I mean. I don't wanna make you know, a fool of myself, because even though I do want to show you how deep it gets, it just doesn't look good on me. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So this is how I would wear it, right? Yeah, it looks decent. Now it looks very similar to the medium shade, but when I had built this side up like, you know, 3 or 4 times, and this was just a light layer of the product. So now let's move on to blush. We are going to go ahead and use the deep one first. So I am going to take this little guy from BK Beauty and I'm gonna apply. This is a beautiful rosy shade. I don't feel like it's extremely deep, but it is going to show up on deep complexions, I'm pretty sure. It is quite pigmented to swatch, and I'll show you swatches of course in a minute. So this is that blush. Now we're gonna do the medium shade. Just changing my brush here to this one. With this blush, a little building up is actually required. If you see, I have done maybe 3 layers with this one. So this does look a little bit more coral. If you can see, it looks very natural on my medium complexion. So I'm actually happy I picked up the deep, because this one, it's not like I have to work hard with this, but I feel like I'm building up the product, whereas with this one it's just, you know, I'm just applying the product. Le Beige products are always very natural anyway, so I was expecting something like this. This is like natural, normal Le Beige, and then this is gonna be very, very pigmented for my complexion at least, which I'm happy to see. Now we are going to move on to the highlighter. So we're gonna try the top one first for the medium palette. It is a beautiful, beautiful golden shade. It really looks sun-kissed, golden, extremely, extremely beautiful and soft to my complexion. Now I'm gonna just tilt my brush the other way. This one is from Sonia G, if you're wondering, her Fan Pro. And now we're gonna dip into the highlighting shade. This is beautiful. It really looks like skin. Extremely, extremely natural. Now I just realized I look crazy when one eye with bronzer and the other one without. Oh my god, I dip into the deep. You can see how the deep, it really brings a lot of, you know, richness and dimension. This side with the deep as well. Just to even my eyes out, I will use the highlighter for the inner corner, and then we're gonna call it a day. It's a little too deep actually for the inner corner. Let's do the medium shade to see. Okay, that will do. Alright friends, we are back. I had only applied setting spray to my face and then, you know, brushed my hair a little bit and applied a little bit of lipstick from Chanel. I'll leave it down in the description box. And this is it. This is the final look on the deep side. And then this is the medium. Final thoughts, I love these palettes. You already knew that. I'm not sure which one I like a little bit more. I think I like the deep a little bit more this time because of the blush, but that's just personal preference. I feel like these really, you know, complements me a little bit more than these. These, I'm not sure how it's capturing on camera, but in real life it looks just very soft and natural, which is Le Beige. So all of this to say, if you're fair complexion, don't be scared of the medium or the deep. You were able to see how easily they do build up if needed. So I love the versatility. I love that they gave us 5 shades, which is very good. They usually give you 1 or 2, you know what I mean? So this is very good. I had these from last year, and this is in the shade 957 Tendresse, which is a little bit of, I believe this was the lighter of the 2 that they released, and I was very content with these. I loved this format, and I continue to actually love the 4 a little bit better if you ask. But I mean, this was not a Le Beige product. Products like this could tend to be a little finicky and messy, you know, when you're trying to only deep into one shade and not the other. I just suggest picking out, you know, smaller brushes, fan brushes. Those are best with these kind of products anyways. I actually feel like I love the deep a little bit better this time, which is surprising. This looks very, very soft and very natural, but that's Le Beige. And this, because it's deeper, it really packs a punch, which I guess that's what I was looking for. But formulation and in general, I feel like these are stunning. If you were eyeing either, I say go for it, because then you're gonna kick yourself in the butt. Now we are going to get to swatching. The first that we are going to swatch is the medium shade. We're gonna do it up here. So this is the blush, then we get the bronzer, and then we're gonna get the blush. And these swatches aren't gonna be perfect because of the ridges on, you know, the pen. So the powder isn't distributing good enough, but here it is. It is quite buildable. As you can see, even the blush, you're able to build it up. I say the brush that you pick is key when it comes to products like this. So this is the medium, and these were 2 pasts. Now let's go ahead and do the deeper shade. And this bronzer looks extremely intimidating in the pan. Okay, the highlighter you can even see, because this is such a skin color. Look at that swatch from the bronzer. That's amazing pigmentation. Do a little building up because I don't feel like I picked up enough. So this is the deep shade down in the bottom, and then that's medium. And that's it, friends. That will do for today's video. Let me know down below which of the 2 shades you liked best. Did you pick any of these up? How do you feel about them? Have you been loving them, hating them? Any comments? I know you're all beauty addicts just like me, so let me know your thoughts below. Thank you, friends, for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you next one. Bye.